Why I can't see myself? It's so dark. Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. It's looking a little dark in here right now. Like super dark. Let me see if I can move this way. Nope. Still dark. Anyways, let's get this show on the road. Can you guys see me? Or is it like dark for you guys too? Can you guys see me? Let me know in the chat. No, no, no. Can you guys see me? Anybody? Am I talking to myself? Anyway, so welcome back to the channel. If you're new here and you haven't already, be sure to subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. A little dark, right? Yeah. See, today's just one of those days for me. I've been having computer issues all day long. I've been trying to put out a video for you guys all day long. It's just been a mess. And now I feel like I can't see myself and you guys can't see me. My house is a little messy. All right. It's just going to be from this side then. Okay. It's a little brighter this way, but now it's not as nice back there. Okay. All right, so let's get into the video. Leave your comments in the chat section, and I'll be sure to get to as many as I can. So today I just wanted to talk about where are negotiations on the second $1,200 stimulus check. This is like my third time trying this live. My third time, so hopefully this time it goes well, right? Okay, let's put you that way, away from the mess. Okay. Earlier I had a couple of more people. So I'm learning about this live. But anyways, okay, so over the weekend, President Trump and Nancy Pelosi had a conversation about getting together and talking about the second $1,200 stimulus check. And to be honest, nothing really came out of it. Like absolutely nothing came out of it, sadly. Instead, it's just they've been at an impasse. They've just been going back and forth, chit-chatting, but still no real conclusion, like no real anything. So on what day? So over the weekend they met. On Monday, nothing happened. On Tuesday, nothing took place. Even on Wednesday, nothing took place. And today's Thursday, August 13th, and seems like nothing is taking place. So at this point, I am unsure as into what Congress, the Senate, the House, the White House, what are they doing in regards to the American people? Seems like they're taking their time. They're heading off to vacation tomorrow until September 14th. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing. Does anyone know? Do you know? Does anyone who's watching right now, do you know what Congress is currently doing? Because I sure don't. So Senate Leader Mitch McConnell said this is not a Washington game. It is a national crisis. It would serve the nation better if the Democratic leaders would act like it's a crisis. I feel like both sides are just playing ping pong at this point. It's like they're just playing politics. One person saying, "Oh, too much money," the other person saying, "Not enough money." And instead of just trying to come to some type of compromise and pass a bill that will best serve the American people, everyone wants to see who has the, like who has the biggest like straw that they can push and who can do this, who can do that. Moving you guys around with me. This is a hot mess. Like this is what you call live, because live is just a hot mess. Okay, let's Yeah, welcome to my home, guys. Usually I am in back there in the spare, and you guys usually see my bookcase, but today you get the office view of things in my fridge. But anyways, back to stimulus checks. It looks like things are not moving like we would want them to move. It's they're just taking their time. So in a joint statement yesterday, Speaker Pelosi and Senator Chuck Schumer said that we have again made clear to the administration that we're willing to resume negotiations once they start to take this process seriously. The lives and livelihoods of American people, as well as the life of democracy, are at stake. Okay. Whatever. People are starting and they're chilling. It's time to vote. Agreed. Okay, so basically, like I mentioned earlier in several videos before this, both the House, the Senate, Congress, the White House, every single person, it seems like they're just hanging out, like just having a good old time. Like no one is taking this pandemic seriously. No one is taking folks who are currently out of work seriously. They're just not taking the American people serious at all. And it's just not right. Um, so basically, as you guys are aware, that the House passed the HEROES Act on May 15th, nearly 3 months ago that they did that. And the Senate just recently, at the end of July, passed their own bill, the HEROES Act. So both bills propose a $1,200 stimulus checks for the American people, but they don't seem to be able to come on like together to pass something for them right now. At this point, I'm just like, I don't know if we're gonna get a second round of stimulus checks of $1,200. It's looking like they're taking their time. They're taking their sweet, sweet time. And it's just not right. It's just not right at all. Absolutely isn't right. Let me see. If I take you guys over here, if will it be dark again? Yeah, it's just no sun. Nope. Ta-da! My whatever that thing's called. I'll put you guys right here. Well, welcome to my house. I'm gonna clean up for you a little bit. I'll stand right in front of the TV. Hi, Shayla. I absolutely love you, Shayla. You're so supportive. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, guys, so usually I am filming in my spare room alone, but today I decided to take you guys out to the living space. It's a little messy. I do have 2 young children. I don't think I've ever told you guys that. I have a 9-month-old baby and a 3-year-old daughter. A little bit about me. Okay. So back to what you guys are here for. Yeah, I don't care about my life. Well, thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. So what is next? Like, what's next? Like, what comes after this? It's looking like Treasury Secretary Steven Mnuchin and the White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows must meet with Senator Schumer and Speaker Pelosi and reach a compromise, or the next stimulus package will never pass into law. Without a new stimulus package, there's no way for another stimulus check to come about. So something's got to give. Like, I would highly recommend you guys want to watch some TV. I would highly recommend you guys continue to call your local congressmen and women and let them know, like demand that they do something, like anything at this point, because it's starting to get out of hand. Absolutely out of hand. Yeah, I would agree with that. Definitely organize something. It's time for them to vote, because vote them out if you need to. Like, do what you need to do to take care of your family, because at this point they're just taking their time. Nothing's coming out of it. They're just in relaxed mode. I am just moving you guys everywhere. I'm trying to get this TV out of it, but looks like the TV's gonna be in. Just try to block it. It's been a while since I did live, and this one is more of a hot mess than the first one. This one's just like a disaster, but I hope you guys got something out of this. I've been having a lot of technical difficulties today with my laptop, my iPad, my computer, my camera, the lens. It fell, it broke. It's just, so it's been a tough afternoon. But I said I'm still going to try to put out a video for you guys regardless of it being tough. So yeah, basically we are currently on pause when it comes to a second stimulus check. Yeah, I agree with you, Shayla. They don't care because their families are secure. If their families wasn't secure, they would actually do something. So they don't really care. They don't. They don't care. They don't relate to the most American people's lives and understand that groceries expensive, gas is expensive. It's just thank you, Brian. It's been hard just today. I almost quit like 5 times. But they can't relate because that's not their issue. That's not their problem. You guys, I'm gonna turn off this TV because I feel like it's distracting, right? Uno second. All right, I'm back. Okay, so back to what I was saying. I feel like you guys are just hanging out with me today. Just come and hang out with Belle Day. But so yeah, like I said, they don't care. It's just one of those things that Congress doesn't seem to mind. I don't know how this is working. Like, I want to watch myself. How do I do this? Where's my phone? Okay. Can I watch myself on live? I've never. I want to see how this looks like from your perspective, because I'm trying to figure out if I'm doing this right. Guys, whoever's on and watching, please let me know if you have any questions in the comment sections that I can answer for you right now on live. I'll do the best I can. Oh, this is so cool. I could, okay. Let's see how this looks. America is shameful. Thanks, Belle, for keeping us informed. Thanks, Shayla, for always tuning in. We appreciate you. You're always such a great viewer, such a great subscriber. But yeah, so did I mention about the $400 unemployment? I don't think so. So let's chat about that real quick. Basically, with the $400 unemployment, it's just not going to work. For starters, hold on, I'm reading my notes. So the way the $400 payment works is that 100 of it's supposed to come from the state and the 300 supposed to come from the government. But the states are already hurting because they don't have the tax revenue and the extra funds that they would get from taxes and people shopping and living their lives because, it's been shut down. So we don't know how likely that additional $400 payment will be if it even happens. And if it does happen, experts have calculated that it may last 5 weeks. States are already having a budgeting shortfall because of lower tax revenues. It may not even participate. So some states may participate by giving the person the extra $100 to make it $400, and the states who can't afford it is just gonna leave it as is. So yeah, I don't know. And I know that everyone's been waiting for a second stimulus check of $1,200, but the president does not have authority to just send us out checks. He needs Congress to be on his side in order to do that. And as you guys are aware, both Democrats and Republicans are just like back and forth, so nothing's really taking place. And they're going on recess for the next 30 plus days. The House been on recess since July 31st and hanging out. Senate was supposed to go on recess on August 7th. And as you know, they've been pretending to work the last week or so, but not really. But yeah. Stop trying to make everything perfect. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Brian. So kind. Can you help us organize so we can march and honestly just go into both houses to meet both? Woo! I don't know about all that, but what we can do is continue to call the whiteboard. Oh, you can see myself. Let me do this right here. Oh, that's not gonna work. Okay. Okay. So what I would suggest for folks to do is continue calling the White House switchboard and continue contacting your local state officials and congressmen and women. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Appreciate it. Didn't feel like that this morning, but I appreciate it. Thank you. Continue to do that. I'm scared the world is going to end. Yeah, it's been a pretty difficult time for everyone between the lockdown, COVID-19, unemployment, so much is happening around us. It is quite scary, and no one really knows what's going on next. Yeah, it's a tough time that we're going through, and I completely can relate to that, Jessica. And I hope you find some type of solace, and just know that as long as the sun comes up tomorrow, we have a chance of a brighter day. We're hoping, at least. But yeah, so guys, please flood the comment sections with some questions because I'm here for you for the next few minutes, and so I can answer some of the questions that I often get in my comment section below because I don't know what else to talk about. So ask me some questions so I can answer, please. Don't all ask at once. No? Okay. Well, thanks for joining into my live. Do you think we'll ever get a check? Well, at this point, it's not looking positive. It's looking quite not positive. But you never know, because since both sides, Democrats, Republicans, and the president want to give the American people a $1,200 check. So because of that, there's some kind of glimmer of hope that it might happen. It's just that they can't agree on the stimulus package number. That seems to be the issue. The checks, the $1,200 checks are not the problem. It's the what's within the bill is the issue. So I was hoping that they could just pass smaller bills, and pass the stimulus check one, like, outside of the bigger bills. But I don't know why both sides are just kind of like on an impasse on that. I don't know when we'll get a stimulus check, Michelle. And the how much part, it most likely will be another $1,200. If they decide to pass it, it will come much sooner than the first check. Much, much sooner. Do you think the Democrats are doing this to get rid of Trump? At this point, I have no idea what either sides are doing. And I don't know if that will get rid of Trump. I think it's time to save all your pennies because everybody is going to need them, whether they realize it or not. Savings is important. If you can do what is called a noodle budget, when you reduce all of extracurriculars or extra stuff that you would usually do on a normal budget, and you're welcome, Michelle, and do that while you're going through this difficult time. So that's what we've been doing. We've analyzed our budgets, see what we can remove and put on pause for future times, like subscriptions such as the Netflix, the Hulus, the Amazon Primes, and etc. If you don't need all of them. Maybe try canceling a couple of them so you can save some money. Yeah. So we're heading into about 25 minutes, and my laptop is also going to die. Told you guys I've been having some technical problems today. But if there's no more questions that are left, thank you so much for those who stayed on. I appreciate every single last one of you. If you're new here and you haven't already, like I mentioned before, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. Give it a big thumbs up if you appreciate what it is that I was doing. It was a hot mess, but thank you for staying tuned. Brian, as always, I appreciate you. I think Tanya was just letting us know that, I don't know, it's fake news, but that's exactly what I was saying, that there's a possibility that we may not get a check, but she didn't give me a chance to actually say it. When will you be on next? Well, I don't know, maybe tomorrow. If I don't have any more technology problems. My camera fell and the lens is kind of broken, so that's why I'm on live. I usually wouldn't do a live. I would do just a regular video and edit it, but I'm on live because of that. So hopefully tomorrow. Let's hope tomorrow I come on. Yeah, so tomorrow. You're welcome, Jess. Just do the best you can. That's all. That's all we can do. Is just do the best you can. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Brian. It's true. Do not worry about perfection. Just progress over perfection. Show up. Just keep showing up. All right, guys. It was a pleasure serving you today. If you have any more additional questions, be sure to just leave them down in the comment section below. I will just look through it and respond accordingly. And lastly, do you think dependents over 17? You're welcome, Brian. Bill, do you think independent? Yes. With both the Hills Act, and yes, those who are adult dependents or children dependents over the age of 17 will also get their own stimulus check this time around whenever they pass that. But I think they're deciding to politicize this stimulus check thing. So thank you, Jess. So it'll most likely will happen. It's just probably not now. Probably like September, even October. But I think a check will come. They're just gonna push it closer to election time. Mark my word, you heard it here first. Okay, so guys, stay safe. Practice good hand washing and hygiene to stay safe. That's all I could really say. Social distancing, do the best you can in these godforsaken times. Well, until next time, thanks for watching. Be sure to yes, thank you guys. Share this video with, I don't know, somebody. Knowledge is power. Until next time, bye guys.